Hey, okay, I'm back playing some StarCraft 2. I haven't played StarCraft 2 in such a long time, so I thought I'd fire it up and hop online and see what's been going on. Since I've last been online, I think that was a couple of months ago playing this game, a lot seems to have changed. There seems to be a new patch that's released a couple of weeks ago, I think, version 1.3.6, which has introduced a couple of new changes. And also, yeah, I logged on to play online, and there's a new season. Season 3 has just started, I think, last week. So, I need to play a placement match to get ranked into the new ladder for Season 3. Those of you who aren't really aware of StarCraft 2 or never played StarCraft 2, basically playing online, there's seasons that I think happen every 3 or 6 months. Every season you play through the ladder. Wherever you finish up at the end of the season is kind of where you place. And then whenever a new season starts, you need to play another placement match to then get re-ranked into the ladders. Depending on how well you play, you can get put into a particular league. The Bronze League is usually where I sit because I'm definitely not a professional player. I'm not very good, but nevertheless, I am having fun with the game. I am trying to kind of learn as much as I can about the game, and yeah, just been kind of recording these videos of just my own games and see how well I do, how poorly I do, and where I can improve and so on. And if it helps others, then great. If it doesn't, then that's fine too. This is really just for my benefit and my own fun. So yeah. So I'm the Red Terran in the right-hand corner, the middle right, and my opponent is Ike, the Blue Zerg. Now, this was my first placement match, or my one and only placement match in Season 3. You only need to play one placement match to get re-ranked. So this is it. I won the game. I don't know if this guy has been playing with Zerg for very long, but I won it pretty easily. But he did fairly well. I don't know how long he's been playing for, maybe not very long, but anyway. So let's see, it's 15 workers to 16, so he's up a little bit there. When I was playing this game a couple of months ago, I was trying to make a big emphasis on scouting. Now, because it's been a little while since I've played this game, so far I haven't scouted at all. I don't know what's going on. That's all I can see. I've just hit him there with the scan. I knew kind of roughly where he was because his overlord came down here earlier, so I kind of knew he was close by. So I did the scan up there and saw him there. There we go. Now, it's about the 5-minute mark. I've only just finished my second barracks. That's probably a little bit too slow. Probably need to be getting them out a little bit faster. I've done... got the 2 refineries up now, almost nearly there. There we go. Starting on the 3rd barracks. So in this game, I think I pretty much just tried to go the Marine Marauder ball with some medivacs and kind of just rolled him at that point. Getting the factory out. I think I only really get a couple of siege tanks out in this game. One problem that I did have, I think, in later on in the game was that I was still mining. I still had minerals coming in, but I just wasn't spending them at all. I've played games since this game, and I've had the same problem. I just actually played a game before, and I lost miserably. And I lost. I had my expansions. I was doing fairly well, I guess, but I attacked too soon and lost a pretty sizable force in the meantime, and again in the late game, I had about 2,000 minerals that just weren't getting spent. Now, I was having a real hard time kind of getting them spent. I just sent off about 4 expansions at that point to try to spend some of that money, but it was a little bit too little too late, and I lost that game. But you know, these things happen. What's my opponent doing? He's got a lot better map control than I do. He's got his overlords positioned around the map. He's got zerglings positioned so he can kind of spot where I'm expanding. So he's got my expansion guarded there. He's got the central Zelnaga watchtower pretty well guarded. So he kind of has a good idea of what's going on there. He's got his second hatchery up. So, I mean, overall, he's kind of... everything you need to do as a Zerg, he's got down and he's doing it. He's a little bit slow to spend money though. He's got about 700 minerals just sitting there, not being spent. Nearly 800 now. He's just not spending them. I'm not really sure why. I mean, he's putting together roaches here, but that's really it. He's just going more workers. More workers. I don't know why. So he attacks me. No, I actually attacked him. I'm going nuts. I take down his overlord because he gets a little bit too close to my base, so I take him out with some marines. And I think almost at this point, I'm almost ready to go in and go with him. I probably could have just taken all of these units as they are now and just taken them all the way up to his base. I mean, he didn't really have a lot to defend against anyway. When I did move up, he didn't really have a lot at that point anyway, so I could have gone in a lot earlier. But, you know, first game back for a couple of months, so I'm kind of a little bit more cautious than usual, I suppose. Now, I should be trying to expand at this point of the game, but I'm not. So that's something I'll have to keep a note on for next time. So I start to push out with these guys. Now I spot those zerglings, and then I also spot these roaches here. And take them out pretty easily. They're down. Now I try to clean up some of these zerglings, I think. There we go, clean them up pretty quickly. And off towards his base. Now, while that's all happening, I've basically stopped everything. I've got 700 minerals, so I need to try to spend these a little bit better. I need to get, starting to get missile turrets up. I guess for some stray overlords. He hasn't got anything air yet, so there's really no point me doing that. I needed to spend money on supply depots, because I'm almost capped here. I am capped. So I should be doing that. I've got another dropship medevac coming up. And I'm building more marines and things. Marines and marauders. But yeah, I need to focus on getting that supply sorted out. In the meantime, taking out these guys. It's got these borrowed. 3 borrows, unborrows in there. This guy is pretty much gone at this point. I make sure I take out his overlords before I really do much more with this expansion here. I took out his overlords quickly because then it stops him being able to create more units, basically. He's capped and he can't build more units, so that kind of helped out a little bit. Take care of his hatchery here. Kill those little critters. And I just push up and win the game pretty much in another 30 seconds. Remembering to take out some of these overlords when I can so he can't build more units. And he GG's and leaves the game. And that was it. That was a pretty good win. There's a lot that I didn't do right. There were a few things that I did fairly well, I guess. But yeah, definitely a lot learned from this game. I need to be keeping an eye on my supply. I need to keep remembering to produce units even while I'm attacking. And expand. They're probably the 3 big points that I can improve on in future games. Cool. That was my placement match. Won that one. Put into the Bronze League, obviously, because I'm very much a Bronze Leaguer. Whatever that means. And yeah, that was it. Great game. I will catch you guys next time.